4-3-3. Now, it looks like we are playing 4-3-3, but if you look at the way we play, Kai Havertz is playing as a second striker. So if you he's playing as a second striker. He's not playing as your conventional 8, because a lot of you have been shouting he's not a good 8, he's not good enough. I get the argument, but is that what Arteta wants from him? I don't think so. Now, he might not look obvious now. Give it time. That's why I say, guys, give this signing time so you can try to understand what the manager is trying to do. It's unfortunate, like of Partey is injured, Timber is injured, who will have made it obvious. And sometimes the players need to develop relationship with their playing colleague and with the team, and that takes time too. Kai Havertz is playing auxiliary 8 and 9 with Jesus, where they can interchange, where Jesus drops in, Kai Havertz can go into the box, and vice versa. Some of you say, what? That's wrong. Watch the game closely. Kai Havertz is to make runs to the box when Jesus drops deep to receive the ball. We are playing 4-4-2. We are not playing it blatantly, the traditional way, but we are playing 4-4-2. And it will take time for the teammate to get adjusted to the runs of Kai Havertz, the runs of Jesus, and the runs of Jesus, the relationship between Kai Havertz and Jesus. It will take time for you to get seamless. Give it time. I understand you are competing. Welcome to the present. If you just joined for the first time, be kind enough to strike a like on the video. Very important. Make sure you subscribe here to subscribe. And lastly, do not forget to turn on your notification bell. Now, is Kai Havertz getting another Xhaka treatment? I think so. I think so. You would think some of the fans will have learned from the harsh treatment of Xhaka in the past. I know sometimes he merited the harsh treatment by throwing the handband on the floor, but let's not forget, a lot of fans provoked him to that action. So it's on both sides. What do I mean by Xhaka treatment? When Arsene Wenger brought in Xhaka from Bayer Leverkusen, played as a DM, we know he struggled there because of lack of pace and the intensity of the English Premiership. Now, playing DM for Switzerland is different from playing DM for us now. The intensity and the pace and the pressing of the English Premiership is more than when you're playing for your national team. Your national team is a bit slower. Nobody's pressing you aggressively like in England. So people were struggling while he was playing well for Switzerland, but for Arsenal was struggling. But I could see that he couldn't adjust the pace. Now, Wenger kept on playing him there for some reason because Wenger bought him. When Arteta came to the team, he moved him to the 8, and we saw the difference. We saw the difference that Arteta saw that, okay, this guy couldn't do it as a DM because he lacks the pace, he lacks the skill set to play as a DM. He's a good player, but for that position, he was struggling. Moved to the 8, and he became another player. We saw it when he did it mid-season, 2 seasons ago. A lot of people didn't say it. Some of us saw it and became obvious previous season, and he had arguably his best season in an Arsenal shirt before he moved. A lot of people were applauding him solidly. A lot of people are shouting, throw him out, wanted us to keep him. Now we are seeing it with Kai. Now let me read this message. Now I'm not taking a jab at this person. That's why I decided not to edit out his name. I'm just using it as a good spot to explain certain points. Now, here it for Timber. He's talking about the injury to Timber, but we knew about Partey and his injury problem, and that's why people got mad with spending 65 million on Havertz. We could have gotten 2 really good players to cover. Keep up the good work. Shout out to you. You know yourself. I don't want to put out your name. Number 1, you can't get 2 good players in this economy, in this market for 65 million. So you're wrong on that one. And number 2, Partey has never been this injured that needed surgery. Now, we understand that Partey usually gets injured, but not this long. This is the first time he's had this extensive layout with injury and that requires surgery during the season. So, come on, you have to try to adjust and factor those things in. And secondly, why do you have to drag Kai Havertz into this conversation all the time? Kai Havertz was bought on its own to add another dimension to our team. A lot of you will not understand this. I think Arsenal is playing 4-4-2. We're not playing the conventional 4-3-3. Now, it looks like we are playing 4-3-3, but if you look at the way we play, Kai Havertz is playing as a second striker. So if he's playing as a second striker. He's not playing as your conventional 8, because a lot of you have been shouting he's not a good 8, he's not good enough. I get the argument, but is that what Arteta wants from him? I don't think so. Now, he might not look obvious now. Give it time. That's why I say, guys, give this signing time so you can try to understand what the manager is trying to do. It's unfortunate, like of Partey is injured, Timber is injured, who will have made it obvious. And sometimes the players need to develop relationship with their playing colleague and with the team, and that takes time too. Kai Havertz is playing auxiliary 8 and 9 with Jesus, where they can interchange, where Jesus drops in, Kai Havertz can go into the box, and vice versa. Some of you say, what? That's wrong. Watch the game closely. Kai Havertz is to make runs in the box when Jesus drops deep to receive the ball. We are playing 4-4-2. We are not playing it blatantly, the traditional way, but we are playing 4-4-2. And it will take time for the teammate to get adjusted to the runs of Kai Havertz, the runs of Jesus, and the runs of Jesus, with the relationship between Kai Havertz and Jesus. It will take time for you to get seamless. Give it time. I understand we are competing for the league. We want to win everything. It's still possible, but give it time. The team will still gel. It will still gel. So every time we try to be overly critical of Kai Havertz, I find it very funny. Kai Havertz has not been a flop. Stop being baited to argument by content creators who are just doing it to make their money. You think content creators, I'm not saying all of them, 90% are not making football analysis based on the truth. It's based on how they can get traction in their comment section and views. I'm not saying you shouldn't do content creating and get rewarded, but where's the good faith? It is what it is. So some of the subscribers and audience have to be sensible enough to see what is going on. Kai Havertz is not your traditional 8. So stop overly being critical about his performance as 8. He's doing a good job as an 8 in the auxiliary way and still trying to form a symbiotic relationship with Jesus where they can alternate. And it will still use result. Give it time. Leave the signing of Kai Havertz alone. I'm not taking a dig at this guy who dropped this comment. I'm just using that as a teachable moment for some of you to understand what might be going on, because a lot of people don't understand what's going on and they are very loud about it. I'm not taking a dig at you. I'm taking a dig at the content creation overall and the footballing analysis we are seeing online, because some people don't understand what's going on. Kai Havertz is not your traditional 8. He's playing for me a 9.5. Alternate between 8 and 9 and try and form a relationship with Jesus where they can alternate. And unfortunately, it's not working seamlessly, but give it time. Give it time. So it's not every time we have to attack Kai Havertz. It just feels like we are giving Kai Havertz the Xhaka treatment where we wanted to sell him. Now, immediately he had a great season, which was masterminded by Mikel Arteta. Suddenly, wanted to keep him, but Arteta had other plans. So if Arteta could do that with Xhaka rather, why can't you be patient with him, Arteta, with Kai? Like, if Arteta could turn around the perception of Xhaka with Arsenal fans, you should think, give him that benefit of the doubt to do it with Kai. So let's calm down. Let's stop giving Kai the Xhaka treatment. This is Xhaka all over again. This is Xhaka all over again. So, guys, if you disagree with me, let me know why you disagree in the comment section. You think I'm waffling? Let me know why you think I'm waffling. Let me know in the comment section. On your way out, don't forget to like the video. Very, very important. Make sure you subscribe here to subscribe. And lastly, make sure you turn on your notification bell. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye for now.